Hello, my name is Isabella Perez, Recreation Leader for the City of Socorro. Thank you for joining today's meeting. Before the meeting begins, we would like to remind our guests to remove all hats and silence all electronic devices. No destructive behavior or outbursts will be tolerated, and violators are subject to ejection and possible prosecution.
Hola, mi nombre es Judy Rodríguez, secretaria de Planificación de la Ciudad de Socorro. Gracias por participar en la reunión de hoy. Antes de que comience la reunión, nos gustaría recordarles a nuestros invitados favor de quitarse los sombreros y silenciar todos los dispositivos electrónicos. No se tolerará ningún comportamiento perturbador ni exabrupto y los infractores estarán sujetos a expulsión y posible procesamiento.
Thank you. It's now 2:02 p.m. and I call this meeting to order. Our second item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. If you all would please stand. I place the flag over at the escuela.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for being here with us today, the council for being here on short notice, and also I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and thank you all for being here with us today on this special occasion. At this time, we're going to go ahead and establish quorum.
Ruben Reyes.
Here.
Cesar Nevares.
Here.
Alejandro Garcia.
Here.
Mayor Rudy Cruz.
Present.
Gina Cordero.
Here.
And Ivan Colombia Lobos is absent. Mayor, we have a quorum.
Thank you. We're going to go ahead and move into public comment.
Mayor, we have no speakers for public comment.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Navarro. As there's no speakers for public comment, we're going to go ahead and move on to the consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
Motion to consent agenda. Second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion passes. Moving on to regular agenda. This is item number 6. This is discussion and action to approve resolution 808, canvassing the returns of the runoff election held December 14th of 2024 from the general election in the office of District 4 representative. Before we move on to reading the resolution, I do want to recognize our honorable judge, Ruben Luján, who's here with us today. Thank you, Judge, for being here with us.
Motion to approve. Second.
Resolution 808. Resolution canvassing returns of the runoff election held in the city of Socorro, Texas on Saturday the 14th of December 2024 for the purpose of electing the city of Socorro District Number 4 representative. Whereas the City Council of the City of Socorro ordered a runoff election to be held on December 14th, 2024 for the purpose of electing the City of Socorro District 4 representative, and whereas the election officers who held the election runoff have a duty made returns on the runoffs thereof, and said returns have been duly delivered to the City Council. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Socorro, Texas. 1. The City Council officially finds and determines the notice of said runoff election was duly given, that proper election officers were duly appointed prior to said runoff election, that said runoff election was duly held, that due returns of the results of said election have been duly made and delivered, and the runoff election returns have properly been made out and duly certified by the officers of said election in different voting precincts of the city, and that the City Council has duly canvassed said returns, all in accordance with the law and the resolution of amendments therefore calling said runoff election. 2. The City Council officially finds and determines the following votes were cast at said runoff election for the following offices by the residents qualified electors of said city who voted at the election. District Representative Number 4, Enrique Cisneros received 50 votes for 45.04%. Irene Rojas received 61 votes at 54.96%. 3. that the office of District Number 4 Representative Irene Rojas received more than 50% of the majority of all votes cast for such office. 4, that on file in the city clerk's office and made part hereof by reference are copies of the mechanical precinct tabulations of the votes cast at the election runoff held on December 14th, 2024, to elect the office of District Number 4 Representative, showing the number of votes cast in each precinct of each candidate. 5, that this resolution is adopted subject to the right of any candidate to contest such election runoff provided by law.
Thank you. At this time, we'll be moving into agenda item number 7, swearing in.
Can we have the question, please?
I'm sorry. There was a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. We're going to go ahead and move into the swearing in ceremony. Judge Lujan, if you would kindly swear in Ms. Irene Rojas. Ms. Irene Rojas, would you please take the podium?
Thank you. It's an honor and a privilege. Special day like today, and I wish you all the luck in the world. And thank you for the honor and the privilege of being here today with City Council, okay? Here we go. Raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I, Irene Rojas,
I, Irene Rojas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I have not directly
that I have not directly
or indirectly
or indirectly
paid, offered,
offered,
promised to pay,
promised to pay,
contributed,
contributed,
or promised to contribute
or promised to contribute
any money
any money
or thing of value
or thing of
or
value
promised my public
or promised my public
or employment
or employment
for giving or withholding of a vote
for giving or withholding of a vote
at the election
at the election
of which I was elected
of which I was elected
or as a reward
or as a reward
to secure
to secure
my appointment
my appointment
of confirmation,
of confirmation,
whichever the case may be,
whichever the case may be,
so help me God.
so help me God.
This is the statement of appointed officer. Now we're going to do the oath, okay? Okay, please, raise your right hand. In the name and by the authority
In the name and by the authority
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
I, Irene Rojas,
I, Irene Rojas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of the District 4 Representative
of the District 4 Representative
of the City of Socorro,
of the City of Socorro,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United
and
States
of this state,
and of the state.
so help me God.
So help me God.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor.
Be right there so they can take pictures of this.
Okay.
You know, before we move on to the next item, I do have a few comments. During this campaign, I watched multiple candidates taking photographs with each other, joking around with each other, and these were people that were running against each other. Not against each other for personal reasons, but for the position. And I think that that's what Socorro lacked for so many years. And it's good to see that this council's been made whole, and this is the civility that Socorro so much needed for so many years. And I'm very honored to have a table full of courteous, professional individuals here, and I hope that we can all work together because, and I want to make it clear right now, as of today, now that we have a complete council, there's going to be times where we don't agree with all agenda items, but I want to be able to walk out of here, shake everybody's hand, and go home to our families and still respect each other because we all have different minds, we all think differently, but that's what this council is made of. This is democracy, it's a consensus. There's going to be times that I won't agree with you, you won't agree with me, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, we're going to work towards bettering our community because this is the community that we live in and we come from, and we want to see grow for our children in the future. Congratulations, Ms. Rojas.
Thank you very much. It is a privilege and an honor to be sitting here beside you.
Thank you. Moving on to agenda item number 8, do we have any items for 8, 9, or 10?
No, sir.
No? Okay, would anyone like to make a motion to delete items 8, 9, and 10?
Motion to delete 8, 9, and 10.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No? Motion passes. We're going to go ahead and adjourn the meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn. Second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? Motion passes. This meeting adjourns at 2:13 p.m. Thank you all.